Are calling for the boycott of 2 Louisiana businesses after seeing a photo of owners at a protest in Washington, D.C. NBC Local 33's Kennedy Walker has the story.
Hashtag boycott Rouses is trending on social media after this photo surfaced online, showing co-owner Donald Rouse Sr. at a Trump rally where thousands of people broke into the Capitol, causing mass destruction.
You don't stand for what we stand for.
Louisiana NAACP President Mike McClanahan cutting ties with Rouses and encouraging others to do the same.
We need to start understanding that our dollars have value.
Louisiana lawmakers chiming in. State Representative Ted James saying, quote, "Rouses, we had a good run. It's unknown if Rouse was part of the riot that stormed the Capitol. One of the photos appears to be taken right outside of the building. But in a statement, Rouse says he was at the rally in support of President Trump, but did not participate in the violence and denounced those who did." Another photo surfaced from that rally, this one showing Cinda Van Mierenboer, the wife of the owner of the popular Baton Rouge pizza restaurant, Red Zeppelin.
Oh, I don't know what she did wrong. She was just there in solidarity.
Ray Van Mierenboer, the owner, saying his wife didn't participate in any violence. When asked if he thought his business would suffer from the backlash, he said this.
It's your choice. Do what you got to do.
Cancel culture was a big buzzword in 2020 and is keeping on track in 2021. Dr. Brian McCann is a professor at LSU and says he believes citizens are so adamant in not shopping at either establishment due to their rage.
In their view, the Trump presidency has been invested in dehumanizing. People on social media are also noting that if these were people of color, it would have ended very differently.
And residents say they may not be able to control what people say or do, but they can control where they choose to spend their money. Kennedy Walker, NBC Local 33 News.
And we also know tonight that the crew of Red Beans down in New Orleans has said that they will end their relationship with Rouses. They plan on returning $20,000 back to the company.